Let's go!
So the other thing that happened was Killer Instinct got an absolute massive update. I saw a little bit of how this KI update went down, and there had been a lot of parts about KI that I had been sort of vocal on since the initial 10th anniversary patch that happened back in like November, December-ish, right? That I was hoping that they would address things like character colors, the actual legit crossplay, like all this kind of stuff. I heard about what was in this patch sort of late, and I didn't get to watch this. Considering what's going down in this patch, I think it's kind of important to see where they're going with this version of Killer Instinct, because they're still updating this version. So it's kind of weird that they're still updating and focusing on this version of the game, which is why I want to go into what's actually changing here, because why would you spend a whole bunch of money doing that? Either as a precedent for the game to hopefully get a sequel sometime in the future, or maybe they're updating this game to do something that is a very common practice. You guys ever heard of a game called Darkstalkers Resurrection? And I hate to tell you, this is a very common industry practice where we don't want to like commit to a big new game. We want to at least test the waters with an old game to see if there's interest in a new game. Long story short, they make a Darkstalkers game that is just the old games, and they're like, hey, here's an update to the old games. Do people like it? Oh, nobody bought it. Knowing what has happened to Microsoft over the past like 6-ish months, or less than 6 months, ever since the first patch came out, I think we should very much be listening to what these guys have to say about that stuff, because, you know, this absolutely could be a hint at a future game or a proposition that, hey, do people still care?
So what we did was we made it so that if the Sammamish hits, it has, like, the Sammamish has to hit on the way up, then you will be able to move 5 frames sooner after the surprise knee hits. So if I hold up here, I can move quite a bit earlier than I used to.
These are such minor refinements and tuning, right?
You still have to suffer that full recovery. So this is a small thing, but it's really going to help Thunder players who kind of had to stop using.
We gave Thunder a third axe. No, it's nothing crazy like that.
Negative position.
Just like the anniversary patch refinements.
And then our last balance change, maybe ever, is going to be for Hisako. So let's talk about it.
There's no reason Keats would have said that, right? Unless they're done.
First things first, let's talk about the most controversial thing that happened when we dropped the anniversary edition. We had a plan, but it happened early. Like, it was later we wanted to do this. And so accidentally the all the Ultimate Source figure colors, including the ones that were never ever released, like for TJ Combo, Orchid, and Cinder, all got released on Steam very temporarily, and because it was Steam, we were able to patch it. So everybody's mad. This is the bad guy. I made the call. Like, hey, it's not right. It's only on one platform. It's supposed to be on all 3 platforms. So good news. If you own Anniversary Edition,
oh hell yeah,
or you've unlocked the free Jago or Orchid via Shadow Lords, you got all those colors.
Oh my god, they didn't charge us for them?
Colors are
Holy crap. So for anybody that doesn't know what this means, Killer Instinct got exclusive colors for a bunch of characters in the cast related to the figures. There was toys that came out for KI. There was an attachment with those toys. They came with a code, and that code was an exclusive, like, really sick color. Arguably, like, the best colors the characters had in the entire game, right? The only way you could get that color for those characters was to be like nice to the people that made the toys on Twitter and they would give you one, or just go buy the goddamn toy. But the toys have been out of distribution and they didn't even make the final season. So several characters had like their best colors locked out completely. You had to spend practically hundreds of dollars on all of the figures in order to get the codes. And most people like bought the figures just for the codes. Cinder had one where he was like, his base costume was like orange, but the flames that were coming off of him were blue. So you had this like blue-orange Cinder. It looked nothing like any of the other costumes he had. Here's the crazy part. That code was technically attached to a toy that never came out. They 100% could have charged you $5, $3, $30. They could have absolutely had charged you for all of those colors. And we thought they were doing that because they were available at the start and they took it away. They're like, oh, no. They were unlocked on one platform. No. It felt like they were going to try to monetize KI a little bit more. And it's like, you know what? Yeah, just let us buy those fucking colors, man. If that's the case and they're no longer acquirable in any way, just let us actually just buy them. Apparently they're free. This was something that people bitched about with KI for years after and down the line when people would see other folks with these like insane insanely cool skins, and they're like, did I get FOMO'd on this shit? You actually did. It was almost like an aggressive, very early, almost pre-Fortnite level of FOMO. Only the exclusive cool kids that bought the toys get red Fulgor and shit. This crazy neon shadow Jago.
We've also increased the player level cap to be character. That's not characters, that's your player level. We've increased it from 50 to 65. And we've added 2 stage unlocks tied to your player level. At level 60, you can finally unlock the training room for use in any multiplayer or local.
Whoa, KI's never had a training room outside of training mode.
There you go. At level 65, you'll unlock the debug void.
What is
the goddamn recording void. This is the shit I used. That's the shit I used to make the trailers way back in the day, dude. The black stage. You know when you beat the game and the credits roll and it shows 2 characters fighting each other? It's just a black void. It's like nothing. It's no interruptions, the stage, right? Apparently that's unlockable now. If they really wanted to one-up this, even though it sounds like they're done, they could add the green screen stage. I would love it. The green screen stage is how I made all of the trailers, bro. Literally how I made all the story mode cutscenes. The green screen stage was how I did it.
We've added 3 additional unlockable remix colors per character to celebrate KI's anniversary. You unlock these at levels 55, 60, and 65.
Oh god.
That is 87 new color options.
What the
free in Anniversary Edition, or again, if you've unlocked your characters via Shadow Lords, 87 colors. They're fun.
Holy shit.
So these, I don't have to pay for these. I just level up my characters and I get them.
Yep.
It sounds like they got a very small budget to do this stuff. They're stretching it as much as they possibly can. And the crazy part is that they're not effectively charging you for anything, because if you had the older version of the game, it just naturally like updated. This will look way better on some characters. Whoa. What the hell? Lakers Kilgore?
Anniversary color 2. It's kind of the inverse of that. The purple on side really.
Oh, and that makes sense because purple and gold is the anniversary motif. It's the 10-year anniversary color motif they use for new KI, just like KI gold back in the day.
We got these.
Holy shit! What the? This is too distracting.
You know, he has color 10 and 11 from the toys.
Yeah.
And now we've added anniversary 1.
Oh shit, bro! Wow, that made me really happy. Look at this color, dude. Look at this shit. And then the one below it. Jesus Christ.
Color 10 here that maybe some of you haven't seen before.
So this is the toy color. Just for example, what I was talking about earlier, they had a Cinder toy that never got released. This was the color that was going to come with it. You would run into some Cinder players that have this color, and it's like, what the hell is that shit, dude? What am I looking at? This was the TJ Combo toy color. TJ Combo never had a toy. It never came out. So this one was super rare. We've had a bunch of conversations about all these other fighting games are, you know, definitely charging you. They're definitely trying to make their money back, but KI, all it's trying to do is to get you to play it. That's all Killer Instinct is trying to do right now. They just want you to try the game. It doesn't even cost anything, bro. The big thing that also happened, just to update everybody, the Steam version of KI has always technically been the inferior version. I would recommend everybody when you got KI to buy the Windows 10 version, which was this. It was just available on the Windows Store, but not a lot of people like that. People don't like dealing with the Windows Store. This was ultimately the best way to get KI. The Steam version got a massive update. And the problem with the Steam version is that it did not have actual crossplay. It had crossplay in a sense where it would give you player matches and like lobby matches, but the actual ranked leaderboards were on like a different system than the Xbox system. You would have to do so much work to effectively get the ranked to work on both systems because these games are ancient as shit. Here's the crazy news and why I'm downloading the Steam version just to give it a shot. It works now. Ranked matches between Steam, Xbox, and Windows. Both versions have their own ranked leaderboards, but you can play with each other now. If you want to check out Killer Instinct on Steam, I'm going to show you how expensive it is just for you guys that are curious. If you want to check out Killer Instinct on Steam, oh wait, it's free. It comes with an inherent single character that like rotates. I'm pretty sure we'll see what character that is, but then you can unlock other characters just by playing the single player modes and stuff. The Xbox version gets like the definitive anniversary because, you know, they're on Game Pass and stuff like that, right? right? Now there's an actual Steam version that works with the other versions of the game. How hard is it to learn? Street Fighter player? If you're a Street Fighter player, you'll feel very at home. The core gameplay of this was literally built around Third Strike. There's also an absolute shit ton of single player content that I made. This game also has a roguelite mode where you have to get a bunch of buffs and go fight the final boss that they also just had a huge update to. It's called Shadow Lords. There's a ghost system where you can download the ghosts of other players and then also update your ghost. There's quite a bit to delve into, and there's like, what, 28, 29 characters or something like that? Crazy ass guest characters from Microsoft and shit. And almost all of this stuff is literally free. You can still unlock the characters if you're brand new, right? Not all the characters. From what I understand, there's 2 characters that are permanently unlockable, Jago and Orchid. You can unlock them by playing like the single player mode, which is Shadow Lords. However, there's a rotating character. So outside of those 2, there's essentially a character of one of the whole roster that just is playable. And that will rotate like every week or 2 weeks. I don't know how it works. I want to look at what the free version of KI is like, because I've always had access to the game. So I just kind of want to see what the hell it looks like. Let's just go into, I don't know, single player mode. This is the one that costs nothing, by the way. I haven't unlocked anything on this game. Let's just go to master. This is where you're gonna train. Here's all of the stuff to teach you how to play, but let's just go to practice mode. And it is Shadow Jago right now. Yes, confirmed. If you fire up the game right now, you get Shadow Jago for free. That will likely change, right? The rest of the characters are locked out because it is the free version. But if we played this out a little bit, you get Orchid and Jago. And they're, I believe, permanently unlocked. So what the hell is this mode? Outside of the arcade mode, story mode stuff, which the game has,
in San Francisco's
this mode is essentially a roguelite where you get a bunch of buffs on the way to the final boss, and then you use all your buffs on the final boss.
The Shadow Lord reveals his new and even more powerful self.
He's 30 feet tall.
All of his remaining shadow energy for a final desperate attack, but the Shadow Lord is too powerful. And Jago is blasted through the portal.
I remember this cutscene. He punches his ass so hard, he sends him back to Earth. See ya, nerd. And this is where all the, you know, the stuff happens, where you play the heck out of the game. There we go. He's dead. Jago, dead. He's not coming back. So yeah, you play this mode like a little bit more, and again, if you're just playing the free version of KI, this mode just kind of naturally goes through and you just get stuff and unlock things and stuff like that. But you do get Jago permanently as well as Orchid permanently. So for anybody that's like investing in the free version of KI, I highly recommend it to just keep playing through this just a little bit. Oh, man. Forget the old ultra tricks. Forget what the hell they are. And give me that. If they add fatalities, I for sure would come back. I have news for you.
Stage Ultra! Knock off!
I forget he says knockoff. KI2 shit. Oh, I have to unlock all these colors. That's right, I actually have to play Shadow Jago to unlock these colors. Game looks fun, right, chat? What the hell? That doesn't work? I want to remember my special moves. I want to whoop your ass. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. This doesn't kill. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I gotta remember Shadow Jago's goddamn specials, man. Damn, how the hell do you guys break literally everything? Huh? Oh my god, dude, he's just guessing. He's just guessing. Get him. Get him. Break every single one of my combos and I still won. It's not working out so good now, huh? Now he's getting locked out a whole bunch. Good call on the big fatty DP. How the fuck did you know? You guys are psychic. Nah, good shit. That was good shit. That was good shit. How did you know? These people break like their goddamn lives depend on it. You don't have Season 1 Ultras. Trust me, dude. Show me. Show me you have Season 1 Ultra. Show me the fancy shit. You better. If you're going this far, it better be good. He doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. Doesn't have the EX Fireball flip. Does not have it. As soon as I called him out, he stopped. I'm gonna disrespect you now. Holy the fuck! I love it. Oh my god damn. Whoa, I'm still going up here apparently? I'm still going up. I'm still going up. Damn, dude. My ass got launched. Holy shit. Got it. I got it. That's his Raging Demon. And that's, you know, that's the free version of KI, dudes. That's it. Arguably one of the greatest fighting games of all time is now fully working with all the other versions on Steam and is no shit free to play. We gotta let Microsoft know that we give a shit. We've done a lot in the past with like hashtag Twitter campaigns and all this kind of stuff. As much as we all want like a brand new KI, we want KI on PlayStation, whatever, you know, that kind of shit. I think now we need to do something to at least let people know. Thinking about the way Microsoft currently is, it might not make sense to make a brand new KI. It might not make sense at the moment. If they see that enough people give a shit and enough people are like trying the game and downloading the game and they see that like, oh, you know, the vested interest is still there, that's a big deal, right? That's actually a big deal. I think the reason that this is all happening at the moment and why the anniversary update is the way it is, why the update was free, why all the new costumes are free, why all the new additions don't cost anything, I truly feel that that's there to get your interest. Revamping this game in the way they did wasn't cheap, and they did it. And it didn't technically cost us anything. The player base historically for the past 10 years has been on Xbox and has been on the Windows version. KI never had any big commercials or anything or any shit. This was always a fighting game that was strictly carried by practically word of mouth. And me hyping it up and shit, you know? That's why you gotta let people know. That's all I'm saying. If you give a shit about this, if you like Killer Instinct, this is where you do it. You let people know that it's working on the most accessible game platform on the planet, which is actually Steam.